Hello, everybody. So, it's Friday, and we've been doing this for an entire school week for real. Hope it's going okay. I'm getting a little more used to it, and hopefully you are too. Anyway, from yesterday, there was something that I didn't quite mention, and what I wanted to say was you have to be careful because this is one of their favorite tricks. Let's say they tell you to prove triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. But then they give you this picture, ABC, and then theirs is labeled DEF. You have to be careful here because these are not lined up. So, especially if they don't draw it to scale. So what you would want to do is, if you want to line it up first, you can always do this. All right? So you know that A goes with D, B goes with E, etc. All right, so you could just cross out this triangle that they gave you and redraw the way it's stated to you because they have to follow the rules. It could be a reflection or something like that too. Another way to tell if you're kind of shortcutting it is if you don't have the right ratios at the end, then you probably lined up wrong, all right? If you're doing side angle side or side similarity theorem, all right? So I'm sorry I didn't mention it yesterday, but it was, sometimes it's hard when you're not here. Okay, so today we are going to talk about side angle side similarity theorem. Now they tell me that AB is perpendicular to BC. Now be careful here. You're going to have to do the all right angles, that whole routine. All right, AB is 6, BC is 8, DE is 15, and EF is 20. Now, one of the rules with side angle side is it has to be the included angle. So you would have to have the sides that surround the congruent angles, which we do in this case. Okay, so statement reason. Number 1, you're going to copy this whole thing. So la 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 la. Given. Number 2. Let's get the side ratios the same. All right, so I'm going to say AB to DE. Sorry, the dog's barking in the background. Equals 6 over 15 equals 2 over 5. All right, at the same time, BC over EF equals 8 to 20 equals 4 to 5. 2 to 5. In my head, I was dividing by 4. All right, and then you're going to just call that substitution. Okay, now I'm going to say AB to DE is congruent to BC to EF, and I linked them together, so that's my transitive property. Okay, so I took care of the 2 pairs of corresponding sides. So the next thing I want to do is get that angle, all right? Angle B and angle E are right angles. And that's because up here they told me they were perpendicular. So that's perpendicular lines, form right angles. And then number 5, I'm going to say angle B congruent to angle E, because all right angles are congruent. I'm going to come back up over here. Sorry about that. All right, and number 6, I'm going to say that the triangles are similar. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. And that's by the side angle side. Similarity theorem. Okay, so the only trick to this is you have to make sure that it's two pairs of sides and the included angle. All right, so you're going to do number 2 for homework, please. And just be careful right here. Make sure you pop it apart and line them up the way they're saying you need to prove them similar. Okay. All right, I'm going to use my highlighter on this one. Okay, so ABD. Will be my blue one. And ACE, I'll go yellow. So ACE will be my yellow. So let's redraw the triangles. I'm going to make ABD like that. ABD and ACE. Now, I can tell I'm going to use angle A for both of them because that green arrow pointing there. All right. So I have to call it ACE. All right, I'm going to go fill in the numbers now. So AE equals 5. EB equals 15. Does everybody see? For AB, I'm going to have to add them. I think I'll go ahead and mark that for myself. All right, so 20. So make a little note. Make sure you say that. And AD equals 4. DC equals 21. I'm going to have to add those too. So there's going to be 4 plus 21. So 25. And okay, I think that's it. Let's move it on to the popped apart triangles. So here's my 20. And if I'm going to go right from here, oh, sorry, I should have said 5 plus 15. So this is 5 plus 15. And let's see. Oops, sorry. AC is going to be 4 plus 21. So that's going to be my 25. And AE is 5. And AD is 4. All right, so my 2 pictures are completed, and I can start writing the proof. All right, we're going to use that one for both of them. So there's my angle A. I'm going to do reflexive property, and notice it's side angle side, side angle side. There's your correspondence. All right, statement reason. Number 1, again, la, 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 given. Okay, let's get our AB and AC. AB equals AE plus EB, which equals 20. AC equals, well, that consists of AD plus DC, which equals 25. All right, I subbed it in and added it. So substitution. Okay, so now I'm going to set up each one of my ratios, and then I'm going to say that they're congruent to each other. All right, so I have AB to AC equals 20 to 25, which equals 4 to 5. AD to AE equals 4 to 5, already reduced for me. All right, again, that was substitution. All right, now I'm going to say that the two ratios and set up the proportion. So AB to AC is congruent to AD to AE, and that's my transitive property. Okay, don't forget you have to do your reflexive property for angle A. So number 5, angle A, congruent, angle A, reflexive property. And number 6, I'm going to say that the triangles are similar, so triangle ABD is similar to triangle ACE by side angle side, similarity theorem. Okay, all right, so that I'm going to have you do number 4 for homework. Again, please make sure you pop them apart and so that you're putting the right ones. If your ratios don't come out to be correct, you will know the mistake you made, hopefully. Okay, so we want to prove triangle CDE. I'm going to 5 here. Triangle CDE, similar to triangle CAB. CAB. Okay, so we have the little triangle. We have the big triangle. This is DCE, and this is 3 and 2. This is ACE, and now AC is going to be 6 plus 3, so that's going to give me 9. Circle that, make sure I'm going to do it. And CE is going to be 2 plus 4. Okay, that's going to be 6. All right. You have your green arrow pointing at the C. If you want to, mark it on here. Sometimes you want to get that one out of the way right away. Okay, statement reason. Number 1, copy everything. La, 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 la. Given. Number 2, I'm going to get the reflexive property out of the way on this one. Angle C, congruent angle C, and that's reflexive property. Okay, step number 3. Let's get the substitution so that we can get AC and EC. All right, so AC equals AD. I'm coming back to this picture. AD plus DC, which equals 9. BC equals BE plus EC, which equals 6. Substitution. All right, now I'm going to do my proportions for the corresponding sides. So DC to AC equals 3 to 9, which equals 1/3. EC to, oh, hold on, this should be a B. Sorry about that. Did it there, didn't do it there. All right, EC to BC equals 2 to 6, which also equals 1/3. This is what I'm talking about. If they've twisted the triangle on you and you don't have 1/3 and 1/3, then something's wrong. Go back, make sure that you have the triangles lined up with their correspondence. All right, so this also was substitution. Excuse me. All right, where am I? I'm going to do my transitive property, DC to AC, congruent to EC to BC. That's my transitive property. And now I have the sides, the two pairs of sides in proportion and the included angle congruent. So the triangles are similar. So triangle CDE is similar to triangle CAB. And that's by side angle side. Similarity theorem. Okay, so that's it for today, except that starting on Monday, I'm going to post the links in the assignments category, and I do want you to start sending me pictures of your work. I think a lot of other teachers have been doing that. If you don't know how to do it, let me know, and I will find someone that can help you with it. Okay? All right, have a great weekend, and make sure you're answering the question of the day, because I think we're going to count the question of the day as a quiz for the entire week. So the 5 questions will be a 10-point quiz. All right, so that's the plans right now, going along with what the administration had suggested, or not just suggested, told us to do. All right, have a great weekend. I miss you. Bye.